open before you deliver.
To throw now, Dart. Over the middle, complete. That's Harrison. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Here's Dart. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. You look at this Colt defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
Working out of the gun is Dart. Complete. Jefferson the target. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 38-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Dart. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, a give to puts it on the carpet. It's out. And the Colts pick it up. And his guys will take over at the
Yeah, boy. The fucking mic was muted. How you fucking get jealous, bro?
Guys on their squad that they look to as drive guys who can make big plays, interceptions, not get free.
I didn't even peep this
In this
nigga
case, they
head,
didn't need one. The offense supplied it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, that was after they were doing so well on this drive through the
Nah.
go to the ground. Doesn't work.
I just said he threw to him.
Following the fumble recovery, Richardson. He'll get this off to Taylor. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And Taylor going to pick up the Colts first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. The Colts in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Here's Richardson to throw. And he's got Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. From the gun, Dart. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Looking to throw, Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds.
I gotta play my game.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
Or force my win. Fuck it.
And from the gun, here's a big
that nigga talking big shit. How you acting?
They're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Dart.
And then get his ass beat.
Got the connection here to the and he's tackled inside the
Hey, that shit'll be wild. Neil, don't do no shit like that.
It's his first catch.
Neil, don't do no shit like that, bro.
A 1st down.
A gain of 15. And the Cardinals' 1st down.
To throw is Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. Pass to the right. There's Jones.
He still ain't shit.
Bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Middle of the field to Jefferson. And down inside the 15.
Gonna make that nigga fumble.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best
Yeah, I'm
plays
not
yet,
bad.
as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Dart going to look to throw here. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 3, 2nd and a yard. To the air again, Dart. And he's got his man out of the
I
complete. Give him 2 yards and sets him up 1st and goal.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Abanikanda will take this one in. It's a Cardinal touchdown.
Sometimes offensive you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
We get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead.
Hey, Richardson, you put that shit right on the fucking money.
Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that
That's how you throw the fucking ball.
Retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth.
Nah, Anthony Richardson.
Will be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away.
Fuck that old ass. I had Daniel Love first, but I got Daniel Jones. I got rid of his ass.
And not much happening on the returns. He'll get this to about the 23.
Fucking bum. Sonny Styles. It's Sonny Styles, baby. It's Sonny Styles, baby. Gonna be an issue.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Not if Sonny tee up.
2nd and 10. To the air, Dart. Short one here, caught by McBride. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Yeah, I think so. We gotta look at that.
On the handoff,
He's
going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
7 at the 39-yard line.
Vargas and there, like, get a hit. Oh shit, I'm only waiting on 3 people.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. The give now to Abanikanda. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
And this is going to be a Cardinals 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44. Now for Colts territory, it's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing his Dart.
Oh shit.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
He'll get that complete to Harrison. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts' 27-yard line. A nice pickup of 17 yards. Abanikanda on 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket.
I don't know. Who did I lose to? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Oh no. No. I beat G. Yeah, I BG. Yeah, that is. Hey, Slack, hold on, bro. Let me roll this J real quick. I'm almost done.
Ends up spilling it for a loss.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Let's go now. Rock roll 80. 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bob. Trap 60. Trap 60.
To throw, Dart. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Bourne going to go in motion right here. Now Dart. He'll try to pick it up himself. That's to his running back, complete. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Well, they opted not to run it. They completed the pass on 3rd and 2, but they lost yardage to bring up 4.
Well, give credit to the guys on the other side of the ball. They snuffed out the play. But it does bring into question, 1, the play call, because they didn't run the ball there. They could have run it. And 2, just not getting it. That's got to be deflating for them.
We need an early pick to solve.
Here's Dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
19 tight. Buffalo 18.
Throwing, Dart. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's another Cardinals first down. First and goal, Arizona.
60 Eagles. Cup 19. Cup 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Dragon 60.
Bourne going to go in motion right here.
Go.
Throwing his Dart. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Marvin Harrison Jr., his first touchdown on the year.
Oh, shit.
And the Cardinals are an extra point away from drawing level.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible.
I'm not just letting you come back.
Saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that.
Yeah, I know.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Hey,
Richardson going on 4th down.
What the fuck?
Incomplete. They cannot convert.
What type of thing? What the hell was that?
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
Oh, what the?
To throw now, Dart. This one brought in by Jefferson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. Dart. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Velus Jones, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals have moved out in front. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete.
Oh, he put his hands
So the
up.
2-point conversion, no good. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get.
And that's caught inside the 30. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. Now for the point after.
Yeah. I get one of them every day. That's what I say, bro. That shit is only good once. It's only good for once. Literally. You cannot do that shit twice. I pulled it off twice again. I pulled it off twice against a nigga in fucking head-to-head, but that nigga was just ass, though.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Dart. That's caught. This is a Bandicanda. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
That's good for our Cardinals. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Should have got Jackson. Dart.
From the gun, Dart.
Oh, that nigga was open.
There to Harrison. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Now throwing again, here's Dart. Now right to board. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Looking to throw, dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
To throw is Dart. Now he's going to step up and run.
Get that shit. Oh my God. Oh man. Damn.
Advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8.
Here's Dart.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal. Here we go. The 4-yard line.
Grab ball 80. Cut 19. Cut 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Warrior 70.
He'll look to throw. Now it's fighting for the end
Let's
zone.
fucking go.
It's out. And who's got it? The defense does. They recover it in the end zone. That'll be a touchback, and the scoring opportunity turned away.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues.
He was looking to get it to Jonathan Taylor there.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
60 by 6. 60 by 6.
Richardson looking to throw. That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Akine with it.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter.
A final shot before the half. Richardson.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Offenses have been in fine form. What will the 2nd half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the 2nd half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
From the 46, here's the 2nd and 9.
18 Rattler.
Brings up
Come on,
2nd
come on.
and 9.
Cut 19.
At the
70
46-yard line.
Ready?
Richardson looking to throw this. Down the field, he's got Warren.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 32-yard line.
I know, I just tried. I had it in my mind to try what you said. I ain't ever, I don't use it for shit like that.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets an 83. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
That nigga was over.
Here's Richardson to throw. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. And out of bounds right around the 20.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
That's another Colts first down.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. Ready, 2nd down and 3.
Shut the fuck up. Not even listening to you. Oh, I think I listened to that fucking title one and shit.
Here's a tap forward by Richardson.
Oh, this nigga didn't cut up.
Great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down.
And Richardson back to throw it. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll get into the end zone. A touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts had 6 to their lead. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Hell no.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They make their 2nd half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
To throw, Dart. And this throw
Oh, he felt that one.
time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Should have been a pick, but I pulled off there.
Pick up the first. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Nigga flat trying to lock in right now.
To the air once more is Dart. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
The 16-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here, Dart. Complete. Jefferson the target. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Another nice
I
game,
said that same
16
shit in
yards
the
there,
game.
and a first down again.
First and goal, Arizona.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Rockets, 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats.
And he'll send the tight end in motion here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Fuck. Trying to cut back.
Justin Jefferson there to make the grab.
And the Cardinals have cut it back within a score. Showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket, but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor?
No.
Because with the improv means break character when you need to. And in the NFL, when you have those guys chasing you, sometimes you have to break character in a big way. But I love the fact that he stayed downfield, kept his eyes up, and made the play. How many rookies do that well?
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get it down shy of the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone.
Oh, my Lord.
Down the field, and a lot of that was
I threw that shit behind them like that.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there in the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills.
This nigga dropped that
and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Here we go, here we go. Viking, ready, right?
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
USC on the tackle. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
They run once more with Taylor. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Richardson.
Bro, I was trying to throw it to X. Yeah.
Picked off by Lewis Seen.
I was looking at this nigga.
Cardinals touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost
Oh,
you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, yeah, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Into space at the 45. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Now he's going to step up and run. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
18 yards that time to push him up. First and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal.
Mustang 19. Let's go now.
Richardson working from the gun. Now he'll tuck this and run. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7th. It'll go as a sack for a loss of a yard, and now it'll be third and goal. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Now it's Richardson. Pass caught right side by Taylor. That's going to bring up fourth down. Only a gain of 2 there.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
Richardson on fourth down.
Oh, don't throw that shit right.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him.
God damn, Richardson.
Back to the 25-yard line.
I can't hit no button for this shit.
Now Dart. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Marvin Harrison Jr. with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis.
Ready.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. The offense on third down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be third and forever. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here is third and quite a ways.
Warriors 70.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Now Richardson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Operating from the gun, Richardson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Panther 11.
Richardson, shotgun on third down. In trouble, and he's taken down. Jeffrey Simmons. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. A 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he...
Can't challenge that. That shit, wow. Nigga, he quit. Nigga, quit. What you talking about? You only up 11 points. Oh my god, bro. This nigga. Alright. This nigga cut his mic when I say that shit.
Just short. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
This 2nd and 4. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up, and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To throw now, Dart. And that is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here's Dart. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has to get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
But they'll throw again. Dart. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down. A gain of 7. First down, Cardinals.
60, Panther 60, Panther 60. Cut 19, Dragon 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Cut.
Throwing, Dart. Finding Bourne here over the middle. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Touchdown, Arizona.
Kendrick Bourne, 26 yards. And the Cards are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
46. Colts, 28.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
And they're on the 31-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Richardson looking to throw this.
My God, throw the ball.
Throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
He'll try and do this himself. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Richardson back to throw it. A short one there, caught by Warren. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Colts first down.
Richardson looking to throw. Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
Hey, you start to feel sorry now for the young man throwing the football. This is really turning into a disaster.
Listen, it's baptism. All right, this is almost a rite of passage. This young in the league, go back and find a Hall of Fame quarterback and check their records for their first 2 years, especially if they started the bulk of the games. I'll bet you'll find double-digit interceptions on just about every one of them. They have to learn as they go along.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Colts. It's been a back-and-forth game. A lot of points on the board. And that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Man, you've seen both teams go at it. And as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming. And that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And here's Jones again on 2nd down.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge 4th quarter stop? He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. They'll go. Here's Dart. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Let's go.
On the ground, it's Abanikanda. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 55 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
And they'll go again with Abanikanda. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
An inside give to Jones. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Here's Dart. He'll try to pick it up himself. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear?